J40 here. Today we're going to be making 3 6-ingredient desserts that'll take less than 30 minutes to make. Let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so the first dessert we're making is going to be peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. What you're going to need is 2 cups of peanut butter, as I have right here, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half cup of brown sugar, a half cup of granulated white sugar, and 2 eggs, I already beat they ass, and a cup of chocolate chips. Alright guys, now just gonna give it a good mix.
Okay guys, so I'm not quite sure why, but the footage of me putting all the ingredients in the bowl didn't show up on my SD card, but basically just put all the ingredients in the bowl. Doesn't matter what order, just do it. Just put all the ingredients in the bowl.
Make sure everything's all combined. There you have it guys. There's our dough, just as easy as that. Okay guys, next up, once you got everything mixed up, we're gonna get a baking sheet and one of these, to make sure your cookies don't stick. If you don't have one of these, you can just use parchment paper. It's all up to you. Once you have this all set up, you're gonna be using a cookie dough scooper. You might use this for ice cream, but I use this for my cookie dough. Just 1 scoop. Easy as that. Just drop it on. Guys, fair warning, these are going to expand a lot. So make sure you don't put them too close together unless you want to have one big cookie. Boom, guys. We got all of our cookies laid out on the tray and they look really good. But they're gonna look even better coming out of the oven. 350 degrees. I'm just gonna pop this first tray in here. Get these bad boys in at the bottom. And we're gonna put them in for 8 minutes, guys. All right, guys, so timer just went off. Let's take a look at these cookies. Wow, aren't they beautiful? Now, just to be sure, I made my cookies a little bigger than the recipe says. These are a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna put them in for maybe another 4 minutes. 4 minutes. All right, guys, 12 minutes is up. Look at them. It just reminds me of Christmas, Man, get this wok pan out of my way, man. And there you have it, guys. Your 6-ingredient peanut butter cookies. So easy to make, but yet so delicious. Let's give it a try. I like mine nice and ooey gooey in the middle. You can really taste the chocolate. So good. With a glass of milk. It doesn't get much better than this. Without further ado, let's get on to the next one. For our second dessert, we're gonna be making a chocolate mousse. So, what you're gonna need is a tablespoon of white granulated sugar, a tablespoon of water, a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 egg yolk, already beat his ass, 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, and a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking our chocolate chips and our water to the stove. We're gonna start on a low heat. Put our semi-sweet chocolate chips in the bowl. Also, we're gonna throw our water in there as well. Grab a rubber scraper, we call these. We're just gonna mix everything together until it's nice and smooth. See, it's already melting. This is cooking up real quick. Now that it's smooth, we're gonna go ahead and bring the camera over here. We're gonna grab our egg yolk and our vanilla extract here. So we're gonna start just by introducing the mixture to the egg a little bit. Give it a little mix, just like this. And then we're gonna be adding that into our bowl here. And this is going to formulate our chocolate mixture. Going in with the vanilla as well. Mix that up. Scrape it to the end of the pan. And put it into our mixing bowl here. So this is going to be our chocolate mixture for our mousse. So now we have our chocolate mixture in this bowl right here. And we're going to be adding our heavy whipping cream into this bowl. I don't know if you guys have ever made whipped cream before, but you know, it's not too hard. All you gotta do is just whisk it, you know, until it gets thick. And we're not using much of it in this recipe, so it really shouldn't take too long. As you can see, it's already getting thicker. We're gonna add in our sugar. Y'all check it out, I brought in the big guns. My dad's going ham. What do you have to say about this, Dad?
You should be doing this.
This guy thinks he's funny or something. Phew! Wow, that was a lot of hard work for me. But, you know, you guys can see it's really thick and it's starting to stand up. Now, we're just gonna add our mixture, our very thickened mixture, into our bowl here. And just a nice gentle mix. What comes next? We're gonna take this mixture gently, plop it right in there. Cover it up. We're gonna let this rest for as little as 2 hours or up to overnight. I'm gonna leave it in overnight because it's late. Check this out, guys. It's 9 p.m. It's the next day. Let's check on our mousse to see how it's doing. You can see it's a lot more firm and, you know, kind of has like a gelatin feel, which is like what you are used to seeing with the mousse. All right, guys, without further ado, let's give this a try. You know, it's not too sweet, but you know, you really get that chocolatey flavor. Highly recommend using the semi-sweet chocolate chips for this one. Without further ado, let's get on to our final 6-ingredient dessert. Alright guys, for our final recipe, we're going to be making a chocolate cake. It's just 6 ingredients. What you're going to need is 1 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, a 1/2 cup of salted butter, 3 eggs, already beat their ass, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's gonna be baked at 350, guys. To get started, we're gonna be melting down this butter. Ah! What we're gonna do is pour that into a mixing bowl here. We're gonna go in with all of our other ingredients, okay? Besides the eggs, okay? Here comes the cocoa powder. We're gonna go in with our 3 eggs just to bring everything together. It's starting to look like a cake. Not a cake. A cake batter. Our batter's looking about done. And now we're gonna take our cake pan here. Preferably use a rounded pan just to give it that cool look. And just gonna spray our batter in. Perfect timing. Our oven's done. So my dad has something to say. My dad has something to say about my scraping skills here.
You want to scrape it.
Okay.
So that, see that?
Yeah, we see that.
That's cake that you could have had.
Okay guys, everything's all smoothed out. Check it out. It looks great. And our oven's been preheated to 350, so we're just gonna pop it in. Now be careful guys, the oven is very hot. Please do not burn yourself. We're gonna put that bad boy in there for 20 minutes. All right guys, 20 minutes is up. Let's take a look. Woo! Gonna pull this out. So guys, with this cake, how you know it's done is that you take a knife and you slightly press down on it. So check this out. Yep. If it, you know, is crunchy at the top, but you can still feel it's gooey, then it's done. All right guys, so now that it's done cooling, we're just gonna pop this thing off. And there you have it guys. There's your chocolate. Without further ado, let's give this a little try. Mix. I'm getting a phone call. This cake is super moist, super nice, very flavorful, very chocolatey, not too sweet, you know, for you people out there with a sweet tooth. It's not too sweet, but it's a really good dessert, you know, for if you have guests over, very easy to make, and it feeds a lot of people. As you can see, it's a pretty big cake back there. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content. Check out my other videos. I'm gonna be posting weekly.
Hey, J40 knows just how to cook. He's a handsome guy, he has the looks. If you wanna learn how to make food, sub to the J40 YouTube.